Hey guys, it's Katie again. So, I was on Black Box TV. I don't know if any of you know of Black Box TV. If not, go check them out. Link in the description. So basically, they were asking for urban legends, like crazy urban legends around your area. But this one in particular scared the living crap out of me. I don't know why I'm looking at this. This is crazy. So they're looking for urban legends, and I heard from someone else about Slender Man. Oh my goodness gracious, creeping the fuck out of me. Um, so apparently there's this legend that there's this guy who has like superhuman abilities to like stretch himself and has like long arms and legs and crazy stuff. It's creepy. And like his name is like Slender Man, and he like they don't know what he does, but he like absorbs or kills or like takes children. And I'm guessing he's just like a really weird pedophile, but like there's like no bodies or evidence other than like these weird like pictures. And like I'm looking at the original, like it's create paranormal, like something awful forums or something, and half these pictures I don't even want to look at. But like yeah, and apparently like he like walks like Octoman from Spider-Man, like, and he'll like create these things that come out of his back and on his fingers and walk around, and he's normally seen in like dreams of children like before they disappear, which is really crazy. Like the thing is that like he is always like peering out of like wooded areas or like near rivers, and like I live right next to like this giant forest, and I'm really afraid to look out my window right now because I really don't want to see uh, Slenderman, because Slenderman is really scary, and I really don't want to look at him. And he's like, he has no face, which is even worse because that you don't want to look at someone without a face. Um, it's just, and like there's this like picture, and there's like a quote that goes along with it, and the quote is, "We didn't want to go. We didn't want to kill them, but its persistent silence, outstretched arms, horrified and comforted us at the same time." That's just a little weird. Not gonna lie. It's really creepy. Like these pictures that I'm finding are, I just don't want to look at them because they're really scary. And yeah, I really don't want to look out my window now. I really don't. And like apparently there was like this time where there was like 14 kids like that just disappeared one day in like the 80s or something, and it's really creepy, and I hate looking at these pictures. So you know what? I'm just like not gonna look at these pictures. Anyway, and then there is one small urban legend about this lake near me. I live in Long Island, so there's this Lake Ronkonkoma in the middle of the island, and there's like three different like theories. They're just ridiculous. Like there's one that the lake is bottomless. It's really weird, and like some people will like wonder like why, like where its source of fresh water is from, because it's a freshwater lake, and its unexplained tendency to rise and fall periodically with no apparent relationship to the local rainfall. Makes no sense to me. There's also like this ridiculous legend that some princess, some Indian, Native American princess was in love with a settler, and she wasn't allowed to marry him and stuff, and it was just ridiculous. So she, after 7 years, she sent of sending messages to him on bits of bark that floated underground from the lake to his hut, which is ridiculous because whatever. And so, after 7 years of waiting, she paddled out to the middle of the lake in her canoe. The next day, the canoe carrying her dead body floated down the Connecticut River to her lover. He leaped into the canoe, and together they were swept into the sea. But that makes no sense. Oh, the lake is said to weep for her every 7 years, which I guess is a relation to the rising and falling periodically, with no relation to the uh, rainfall, even though it weeps for her seven, whatever. That makes no sense. And then there's also this thing of an Indian maid who who like couldn't marry somebody, So, like there's just like a quote from a poem that says, "In the summertime, the Indian girl would call out from the lake to lure below pale-faced lad. She vowed she would take, and so the legend ends of Indian maid with lovely wail, who lingers in the murky depths but calls no avail. Ronkonkoma, Ronkonkoma, the lake of sparkling water. Ronkonkoma, Ronkonkoma, where rests the Indian daughter." Kind of weird. So apparently, but that was totally like debunked like years ago because like apparently every year some boy would be drowned but or would drown but it hasn't happened for years, like years. It's ridiculous. So that's also that. And then the bottomless theory is also ridiculous, but it just says that some guy, well, I don't even know how this is like usable, like okay, anyway, so some guy lowered this weighted hook down to see like where the bottom of it ended, and apparently he came up with nothing, which makes no sense because how would you be able to like see where it goes if it's bottomless? Like really? So, but apparently like they debunked it, saying that it's 65 to 70 feet deep. That it's really unusual because of how deep it is. It's whatever. Excuse me, not 70, 65 to 92 feet in depth. I mean, it's pretty deep for a lake, especially on Long Island, which is basically a giant island made of sand. Not gonna lie, you dig like just a couple of feet, maybe a foot, and you already hit sand. It's whatever. So yeah, so those are my urban legends. Hope you loved this little show thing. Yeah. But yeah, go check out Black Box TV because they have really cool, interesting, like kind of sometimes scary little short like story clips things. They're really interesting. Link will be in the description or somewhere here maybe. Yeah, there. Check it out. Okay. Bye.